I'm taking my... Okay, I actually can't believe that happened.
Wow. I actually can't either.
For context, we just, did... Shit, 25 minutes, maybe? Of this
Pure
podcast. And I'm not going to lie, we were talking about some fire in that. And we just looked down to see how long we've been going for, and we didn't hit record.
Yeah, all of the progress wiped. Didn't even do.
Welcome back to the Professional Yappers podcast, the #1 Australian teen-run podcast in the world. I am your main host, Sam, joined by my co-host,
Oliver.
And what are we talking about today, Oliver?
Walt Disney, and how he was cryogenically frozen.
Yeah, Walt Disney conspiracy theories.
Andrew Tate, we're going to give our opinions on that guy. Talk about some more motivational stuff, your daily dose of motivation.
Of course.
Here on this podcast.
Actually, weekly dose of motivation, but yeah.
No, we'll put it in the YouTube shorts.
Yeah, put in the YouTube shorts.
And yeah, that's about it. But
Right.
did you really hear about this crazy conspiracy theory with Walt Disney?
What is it, bro?
So basically, Walt Disney was cryogenically frozen. People, you know how people have been saying that?
Can you just say it normally?
Okay.
Not like we're in those YouTube shorts, please.
I gotta clip it. You gotta clip it. No. So Walt Disney was cryogenically frozen, or people think he is. That's the conspiracy theory.
What do you think? Do you think he was?
The technology is actually available. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Please don't. Actually, don't.
What?
Don't.
Do what?
Don't.
What? Do what?
Bro,
Oliver, continue.
Okay. So
The show must go on. No matter what. The show must go on no matter what. The show must go on no matter what.
Okay. No. What I think he actually is, because I saw this thing on a Snapchat story once. Best source of information, and there's this lady, and actually fucking stop.
No, what are you doing?
I'm not gonna
continue
do
the show.
podcast,
Continue.
bro. Stop.
I won't. Continue the show. Okay.
Okay, cut that out. Okay, so now I do think he was cryogenically frozen,
Yeah.
because this is some actually new information. We were talking about this last time. This lady wanted to get cryogenically frozen, because she really loved life and just wanted to live as long as possible. So
But you can't live if you're frozen.
I know, but no, but she wanted like when she's really old, she wants to have herself frozen so she can let people figure out technology to get her back and keep her alive, longer. I don't know, something like that. She was a nut job, but she was a rich nut job, so she had that money, and she actually, I think she said it was about $200,000.
Really? Is that it?
That's what I thought.
That seems like not a lot for that.
I know, but $200,000, let's say, to cryogenically freeze yourself, and she's not dead yet, but she wants to do it, and she says her family's going to do it as well.
Yeah.
And so I reckon with Walt Disney, because the technology is actually available to freeze, not unfreeze, but to actually cryogenically freeze yourself, it's available. But so I reckon Walt Disney is probably frozen. But the conspiracy theory is people were searching up Disney Frozen, and they'd come up with these theories and articles about how he was cryogenically frozen, and Disney didn't actually want people to see it. So they created the movie Frozen, right, in 2014. Yeah. And so the search bar, it would be flooded when you typed in Disney Frozen with the movie instead of the conspiracy theories. So that's just the weekly conspiracy theory right there.
Yeah, gotta have some conspiracy theory in there.
Just to make it
It's not a Professional Yappers podcast without a
shitty
conspiracy theory.
We're gonna clip that though. That's on YouTube.
Yeah, that's on YouTube Shorts right there. That's
a blob the Chinese residents don't own the house.
That one was cold.
That was cold.
Okay. Got 5K views.
Did.
Yeah, that one popped off. We've been lacking on the YouTube.
We've been lacking a little bit, but
hey,
when term falls over, then we'll keep uploading. I reckon. When
the exams, because we're gonna have so much time.
And when work experience is over, because I'm working at 9 to 5. I'm working at no, it's not it's at this restaurant. It's one of the best restaurants in Sydney, actually.
Oh really?
And the chef, his name is Josh Nyland. It's called St. Peter's. It's this fish shop. And he created this thing called a fish butchery, and his aim is to use every part of the fish and he's treating the fish like you would a steak. Like he's dry aging massive tunas.
Oh right, yeah.
For 28 days. I've been to the restaurant. It's amazing food.
Yeah.
And
so you're working. So are you going there every day of the week?
I actually don't know, but I'm there. I'm there 8 days over from the 13th November to 20th.
No, but don't you have to do 2 different jobs?
I don't think you do. You don't have to. I don't think you have to do 2 different jobs.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you could probably do 2 in the same weeks.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a good opportunity, especially because, and he's got multiple restaurants. He's opening one in Singapore.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check if I got my email back.
Yeah, real quick.
For
You can
work
cut this bit
experience.
out. Yeah.
No, you keep talking. It's fine.
Okay, but no, it's really good his philosophy because I don't want to become a chef, but I just want to be able to cook great food because it creates an impression when people come around. Like, you know, when you see when people come over to your house and you're able to cook good food, and you're able to have a good conversation, you're able to talk, you're able to interact with them, then you're going to create a better impression, and a good impression leads to opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the first step is, so I reckon I'm all right. I can converse with people, especially adults. I can still talk about stuff. I know enough to talk with them, and being able to cook good food is also a way of like showing professionalism as well. Like being able to cook up a really nice dish for someone, and because it shows that you've spent that time and you've actually dedicated your part of a day, just to make something for someone else.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my work experience bit right there.
Yeah, interesting. I'm gonna be working in a gym, or the gym that I go to.
Yeah, that's good.
So if it is that I can just work that job, then that'd be great. I'd be there for 2 weeks. I love that place.
I'm pretty sure you can. I don't know why it's mandatory, because work experience I don't think is that important. It just gives kids like an opportunity just to explore different pathways.
Yeah.
But I don't think if you're in year 10...
That's important for some people.
Yeah, that is true. But choosing your career your whole life when you're 15 or 16...
like you're not... That's the whole point of work experiences, so you can try new things.
Yeah, I do get that. But a week is not, like... I don't think it's enough.
Yeah, well then again, like how much time you meant to
give, that's true. But it's kind of weird, like how people expect someone in like year 10 to know what they're doing in uni, will know what they're doing in life.
Yeah.
No preparation, and because you could think very differently now when you're a teen.
Yep.
To when you're an adult and you just want to switch it up.
Yep.
And yeah, that's just my bit.
Fair enough.
Do you want to go straight on to Andrew Tate?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's go. So we were talking a bit about Andrew Tate before when we weren't actually recording this podcast. A bit sad, but we had some all right ideas about the Matrix, the quote unquote Matrix. Oh, and by the way, we have to state that we are neutral on this topic. Okay, we want everyone to know that we are neutral.
If we see bullshit, we'll call bullshit. But we'll also, if he says something that we think is right, we'll say that we think it's
facts
right.
Facts are facts.
You know? Like, you know, we're not gonna play one side here. It's.
So yeah, we're gonna look. So first, I reckon
equal.
we look at some of the negatives first this time.
The negatives.
So what do you think are the negatives with Andrew Tate and his his brand, his label or whatever it is?
His brand. I know. I think the way he delivers stuff can put out the wrong message of what he's actually trying to achieve.
Definitely.
Because he's a very convincing.
Convicting.
Yeah, convicting is a word. Yeah.
Convicting what? Convicting is like putting someone in jail.
Oh.
Convincing.
Okay, convincing. Well, he's a very well-spoken person, and when he speaks, he projects his idea very well. But I think sometimes his analogies and his examples they put out the wrong idea of what he's trying to achieve.
That's true. He's blunt as fuck as well.
And he's very blunt. And then, you know, it's very easy to then obviously manipulate what he's saying. Because out of context, it just sounds like you wouldn't even understand, like, he's talking about that point.
Well, people just try and manipulate it so they can make him the villain. When he's spitting facts and he's saying something correct, people do want to manipulate him. Yeah.
But no one has the attention span to actually watch the full thing.
That's true.
People only care about the top 15 seconds.
That's true.
So.
And another negative, Hustlers University. This is very, very interesting. I don't know what the cost is. Apparently, it's pretty.
I think it's
$50 a month.
Yeah,
$50 a month. There's been some success, but I think it is like a scam. I think generally a lot of people, because he knows a lot of people aren't bothered, like to actually go through with the full course. The people that are will probably benefit somewhat.
Well, how's that a scam then?
But
that's the buyer's fault. That's the buyer's fault.
That's true. Well, that means if you think about it like that way, then a lot of things that people
go for it.
consider that are actually scams aren't scams just because it's the buyer's fault. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, no. But the thing is, like, he advertises it as a place that will teach you how to make money, with the given that you actually work hard for it, or like you actually have to put in some effort. Like, I think if you're stupid enough to think I can sign up to this place and then they'll just teach me how to make some money, working 2 hours a day.
I reckon a lot of people are though. That's the thing.
Yeah, well,
that's how he makes a lot of money. That is people's fault.
That's people's stupidity. You can't blame that on Andrew Tate, because
it's like going on light and easy and saying, "Oh, I can't lose weight," when you're just still eating junk food and you're not eating light and easy.
Yeah, like because then you can't blame it on Andrew Tate, because he's providing a platform for people who actually, if they use it properly, can actually do something with it. And then, people were calling it a pyramid scheme because the affiliate marketing, like, they would have their own code, and then if you signed up to Hustlers University with that, then they would get a percentage, but then they got rid of that because the people just calling it a pyramid scheme.
So they actually did it right now, and it's just, I don't know, because I don't know how to feel about a lot of those e-commerce, like, online courses, because there's now a big market for business, like teaching people how to business.
You look at some of the people charging courses. Some people charge like $2,000 for like an e-commerce course. $50 a month is not a heap, considering. I think because they provide a lot of resources on there of like different sectors as well. I think most of it is just like the people who don't make money on it is just people who probably weren't destined to make money in the first place. Like,
they just don't have the mindset to work like that. That is true.
Yeah.
But I'm sure actually, that's not even really a negative. If we just debunk the whole point that it's a scam, it's not really a scam.
It's not really a scam, no.
So then what is the other negatives?
I mean, the human trafficking thing.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not definitive. Because they fully investigated him and found nothing. So you can't say one way or the other. So maybe just leave that, because you can't,
And you said before, why would he human traffic if he already had $100 million net worth with him and his brother?
Yeah.
Like what's the
at
point?
like age 33, 34.
How old are they now?
He already had a kid at that point as well. So did Tristan, I think.
Damn. So.
To be honest, I don't even know why they would human traffic at that point, because they have so much money, or like so much wealth at that point. It's like it would be.
What's the point?
It would be for the fun of human trafficking.
And that's
which
it.
I very much doubt. Very much doubt that they would do.
That's true. But so I know we said we're neutral, but there's not a whole lot you can say that's really bad.
I think one of the points I've heard is that the way that he started his career was with he ran a webcam business.
Yeah, I heard how he made his first couple $1 million.
Yeah, was running a webcam business and stuff.
But
I don't know, because people say like he was like exploiting women for that, but it's hard to tell, because it's obviously not like he forced them to do it, but I don't know because I don't know the full details of it. I don't know if those women were like struggling and that was their only option, or if they had a choice to do it and they actually got, they got paid well or something. Because I heard in an interview that he said that they didn't actually, like back then, the level of nudity wasn't even like, would be considered like negligible now. Like they weren't even naked. They would just have like bikinis and stuff on and just talk to guys. They wouldn't even like do anything sexual. They would just like, well, what we consider sexual nowadays. Back then, that was sexual.
And back then, that's not even that long ago, right? How long was that? 20 years or 10 years?
10 years, not even. Yeah,
wow.
10 years. Yeah, but it's just, as we said before, the media hypersexualizes everything because sex sells. True. Like that's literally what we said last episode. Men and women are very equal.
I reckon this is the riskiest topic to talk
about. This is
this
definitely the riskiest topic.
I'm trying to string my words together so that don't sound like...
Even if we say something correct, it's going to sound like... Even if we say something correct, but we word it wrong, we're gonna sound fucking bad.
We're going to get exposed by the media. We're actually going to get exposed. We're gonna get exposed.
We're going to jail. We're going to jail, dog.
We're getting cancelled again.
Oh,
Again, yeah, because I got cancelled before. Remember, you have to bleep it. Did you bleep it out?
Bleep what?
I said gay. I used it as an insult.
I didn't bleep that out. I don't think I bleeped that out.
No,
wait, was that episode 3 or episode 2?
I don't know. It's wild because there's this, like, you can actually cancel so easily, and your whole career can be taken away from you.
Yeah.
What
career do we have? What career do we have?
No, but I'm not using us as an example, but like other people. There was an NBA player.
Yeah.
And he said he was on a Twitch stream, and he was playing Call of Duty, and he said some like anti-Semitic stuff. Like just one line, because he rage quit. Like he got killed or something, and he rage quit. Not quit, but like he was raging. Said anti-Semitic line or two. He got banned from the NBA. Well, not banned, but he wasn't in the NBA anymore.
His contract got ripped up.
Yeah.
Damn.
And so, but he actually created like an organization after that to stop racism and stop hate after that.
Right.
So he turned that into a positive, I guess.
Yeah, that's good.
But it's crazy because once you're big, then people try and do everything in their power to cut you down. The haters.
Yep.
It's always when you're huge, there's always going to be haters, and not even huge. Like that guy was a scrub in the NBA. He was a bum. Like and he still got his contract removed just because the NBA is so big. And if you hear some news like that, it gets projected to millions of people, and then they're like, "Oh, he needs to be gone."
Yeah, brand risk.
And it's like, yeah, that actually is true. So that's the fear of getting cancelled because they bring up clips from the far past as well.
Yeah.
And they'll start to do that more often.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing. If it's because not a lot of people actually get really big, like very, very few.
Yeah.
But if there's a chance, of even like having a good career, because they do background checks like before you get employed and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
On your social media, and nowadays they go through
everything.
Yeah. Like on
yeah,
because
I can even link that back to Andrew Tate because he said because now he's now I think he practices Islam.
Yep.
And before in something he said like religions for like losers and stuff, and like he shunned it. But now like obviously his opinion's changed. He's a Muslim himself, and he worships Allah, and and his obviously his opinion is fully changed in it. And then are you still going to be able to go back and say that he's bad for hating on religion when he's changed his mind and he actually finds religion to be a good thing? Like, I don't know. It's like, where do you draw the line of past things you've said, like of being able to say, okay, well that doesn't actually matter because you've shown that you've changed as a person.
Yeah, well, we're 16 now. Like when we're 30 or 40 and you go get a job or like you blow up or something, and then people go back to something when you're 16, a teenager, you still don't actually, your brain's not fully developed yet.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of fucked.
Yeah, that's definitely something to consider, is just how people hire around that. Because obviously, like, right now, if we went for a job and they did a background check, like, they can only check our immediate life in the past few years. Even though we haven't fully developed, you're still, it's still you from the past couple of years. But, yeah, I know it's interesting if they look at stuff that you did as a teenager when you weren't fully, mature.
That's why it's important to, like, don't
keep your digital footprint clean. Yeah, keep it clean.
100%. Well, that's why it's good to stay off. Well, not completely off, but actually, it is best to keep off social media and stuff like that.
I mean, you can always delete it later on before you go for a job, because then the only way that they see it then is if, like, the police ask Instagram or something to give them those posts, which they're not gonna. They're not gonna ask the police for it, because obviously the police have better things to do than do a background check for a job at a coffee shop, like,
Yeah.
So,
but I'm pretty sure, like, if you get a job, obviously we're talking about the higher end of jobs. Like, you could, I work at Maccas, anyone can apply for Maccas. If you got a head, a working brain, and some arms and legs, you can work there.
Yeah.
Doesn't give a fuck who you are. You can be stupid, dumb as a bag of rocks, dumb as a ham cheese sandwich. No one will give a fuck as long as you make a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
So, and sometimes take the mayo off when they ask.
No. What are you talking about?
Because you know how they always fuck up the orders.
Maccas.
Yeah.
That is true. Not gonna lie, yesterday I fucked up a few orders. But that's not because I'm bad, it's just because I'm lazy. That's it. I'm lazy at the job.
So, what did you do?
Well, it's not that bad of a fuck up. I just like switched some patties around. Oh, I created a burger. I like put all the sauces on one burger and cheese. But you know when people ask for extra pickles, just give like a little. Like they want like extra few pickles. You just give them like a little mountain, and then me and the workers there, we have a competition who can put the most pickles on the extra pickles burger. And then so the pickles are like this thick, the patty's this thick. So it's like double the size. And then when you wrap it, you can see the pickle juice like dripping down.
But they asked for extra pickles. Why didn't you give them like fucking 50 pickles?
Yeah. It's just the little things like that. But it's not even like just to be a dickhead. It's just because it gives something to do, you know?
Yeah,
it's just something fun. It's just and if people ask for it to be changed, we just take them off. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like, and if you don't like pickles, take them off the burger. Don't ask for no pickles. You're just making it more annoying for us, you know? Just take it off your burger if you don't like it.
Yeah.
People too
what
picky
kind of
these
bitch
days.
doesn't like pickles though?
Macca's pickles are kind of
Are they?
They're not that good.
Well, yeah, nothing at Maccas is that good.
That's fucking shit, honestly. It's filled with estrogen.
Filled with estrogen.
So that everyone working there can be kept as slaves. That's part of the Matrix.
That's part of the Matrix right there.
That's the conspiracy theory.
Don't let them hear this. We might have to bleep this out.
Jerome Maccas, don't hear me. Oh, I'm so scared of That's my boss. I'm name dropping him as well. I respect for him. But
Adrian. Dude, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck? I thought you said eyeball and you just started fucking spelling it out.
Yeah, no, you can cut that bit out if you really want. But no,
he's doxed your manager.
Store manager. He's a G.
He's a G.
Yeah, he's always been nice. But and he's strict. He's like, if you do something wrong, he'll tell you to do it right, but he won't be up your ass about it.
Yeah.
Like, he's a solid guy. All respect for him.
That's good.
So, you know what? Not too bad working when he's working. But
yeah.
I got this employee, most interesting guy. I'm not going to name drop him, but he's the coolest guy I've ever met. He migrated from Botswana, right?
Wait, I think Gio might have told me.
Yeah.
Wait. Maybe he
Don't tell his name, but like he is the best. He's honestly the best guy, and I felt.
No, I think you've told me about this.
Probably, yeah.
I've heard about this from someone, either you or Gio.
Yeah, but so he's about, I think he's 30-something years old.
Oh, yeah.
Migrated from Botswana.
Yeah, I know.
And so he's working 2 jobs, and so he goes to uni as well.
Yeah.
So he's getting a law degree.
He's grinding. He is grinding.
He is. 2 jobs, and he's going to uni like 3 hours away. So he catches public transport 3 hours, does a 1.5 hour class at uni, 3 hours back, works at Maccas. And then he sends money back to his family in Botswana. And then from the second job, I think he used that money. He sends all of his money back to Botswana because he's got some deal where one of his family members was in the Navy and got medically discharged.
Right.
And so they paid for his rent or something like that. They gave him a place to stay because he was medically discharged. And so, yeah, he was his brother and his brother's wife.
Jeez.
So, but he's such a good guy, man.
Yeah.
Nothing but the best for him. But, yeah. And
that's crazy.
How do we get sidetracked from Andrew Tate to this?
Well, Andrew Tate would be proud of him.
Because he's working hard.
He's fucking going for it. And he is working hard,
2 jobs.
Yeah, 2 jobs.
Uni.
Sending literally every single penny that he makes back to his family.
Most of it. He does need some.
Obviously, he's only keeping the money that he needs.
And he wanted to go back this year in December, but there's some issue with the visa, right. So he might not be able to, which is that's sad.
That's sad.
I want to see if I can help. I do want to help him out actually, because people like him deserve an opportunity. Especially coming from that kind of background. Not actually, that sounds a bit bad. Especially coming from a situation where he moved to a different country, he's got to get his uni degree recognized, working super hard, and to not be able to see his family. Yeah. You know what?
He's coming from very tough beginnings, but he's.
I don't think. I don't know about his beginnings, but like it's just the situation he's in.
Well, it sounds
pretty tough.
like that still sounds like pretty tough beginnings, having to move country and then also like tough circumstances.
Yeah, tough beginning in a new country.
Yeah.
2 jobs straight away in uni.
I can't imagine that Botswana would have been easy to live in though.
I don't know. I don't really know about that. But he plays basketball as well. He's a hooper.
Yeah.
And he said he was gonna come hoop one time, like cause the place he hoops at, I was hooping at as well.
Yeah.
But then he didn't come. But you know what? It's all good.
He's probably busy like working. Like he gets a free pass. It's not like he's sitting home doing nothing. If he's not coming to hoop, he's probably fucking grinding. So.
Cause he works like late, like 2 to 2 a.m. or something. Not like fully overnight, but like the late shifts that no one really wants to work. But he's working.
Do you get paid extra?
No.
How? What? You don't get paid extra at night time? I feel like you should.
I think there is a bit of a boost for overnight, but I don't know, because it's like, for example, like a 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. shift. I think for like 10 to 12 a.m. you get paid like the normal rate, and maybe from 1 to 2 you get paid a bit more.
Right.
But it's not that dramatic of an increase. But you know what? Props to him. Big respect.
Doing it tough.
And I think he's subscribed to his podcast. I told him to subscribe.
Really? Subscribe?
He said he would, but we might have to check. I'll ask him if he did.
I don't know your name, but if you're listening to this, bro, you have my full support. Keep doing what you're doing. I'd love to see you make it out on top and just
succeed.
Just succeed and
just
win.
Have a great life.
I'd love to see that happen. Yeah.
And so
that sounds sick. I'd love to meet you as well if
it's possible.
If it's possible, hit up Oliver and I want to meet you. I want to say hi. You sound like a very interesting person.
Yeah. So we just got sidetracked from talking about Andrew Tate, talking about another G.
Another G.
Actually,
what?
we said we're neutral.
Wait. We're not saying Andrew Tate is a G.
Hold up, we're not getting cancelled.
We're not getting cancelled
here.
We don't not like him, but we don't like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it like that.
In the middle.
But let's talk about the positives of Andrew.
I was just thinking, because we said the negatives, but we said we're going to look at both sides. So now we look at the positives.
We can't make this too long. This could go for hours. But
oh my god.
Crazy.
Get off his dick, bro. That's
no,
crazy.
It actually probably could though. I'm being dead serious. Like maybe
we said we're being neutral, and you're literally saying like you could talk about the good things he does for hours.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean we like him or not.
That's true.
Like you can look at the positives and negatives of having ice cream, but you don't have to like it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, go for it. Yeah. Anyway.
First positive. We were talking about this before the fucking recording got cut out.
That's my bad.
We were talking about like his motivation to young teens, like being a masculine presence in their life.
That's right.
We'll try and go over these topics a bit quickly.
Yeah.
Try and summarize them.
I'll say what I said in the other one, but like mainly he gets a huge following, or he's so popular to young men and teenage boys, because in a world where masculinity is shunned and people it's just not really pushed out. That sort of message isn't really
reaching
broadcasted. So it's I understand how it's very easy for him to get a big following, and because he's really the only one sort of talking about that sort of stuff.
Well, there's more now, but like he's basically the main one.
He's the one who started it, because no one else was talking about it, because it's just societally not
accepted as much.
Yeah, because anytime you hear, because nowadays, or back, I reckon pre Andrew Tate coming onto the internet, because I mean he was always on the internet, but like becoming big on the internet, like whenever you heard the word masculinity, you had the automatic reaction of like
toxic masculinity.
Not even toxic,
confusing it,
but just like bad. Like your mind would instantly switch to bad, and even like I would think this way.
Same.
Because it's just the way we were conditioned.
Yeah.
But because we were taught not to actually embrace our like biological, beliefs and like natural
biological beliefs. Okay, yeah.
And
natural
and like natural pathways and all that. But yeah, it's very interesting. Anyway, what do you think of it?
I think it's good that he's doing it, because I said before there was masculine. I have had masculine like male figures in my life, but he's reinforce the message. He's helped me to become a better person. Saying simple message of work hard as hard as you can, you will be successful.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it again and again. It's true.
Yeah.
Because I want people as well to hear this message. And because I want other people who are watching this to hear it from other teens. Like if other teens are watching this, I want them to hear it from other teens as well. Not just the adults who go through it.
Treat others with respect.
Yeah.
Treat the people you care about with respect.
That's true. 100%. And because he's reinforcing positive messages, but people want to take the way he says stuff and the analogies he uses out of the context so they can ignore the important message there for young men. To take control of their lives and to actually be the best, most honest and responsible person that they can be. That's true, right? That's all true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're looking like this for, but...
No, I was zoned off. I was just...
That's right.
We've been here for a bit. We've been
just yapping.
We've been here for two podcasts. And we've only walked out with one.
Next positive. What do you got?
Next positive,
Exposing the matrix.
No, accountability. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Talking to be more accountable.
Mm.
Accountability is a very important thing, very important trait. It's actually probably one that I would say is if you're looking for
a trait in someone,
or not even a trait in someone, but a trait to teach. Accountability is one of the best things you can have. Because I know I've just changed pretty much all of my attitudes and stuff to life. But when I became more accountable.
Did you change this because of Andrew Tate? Was it because
partially. I think I was also becoming... It was in a time where I... Going through a big part of development. I was in that year 9 to year 10 period, which is probably the biggest change you're going to face.
Yeah, it's a pretty big change.
So, I don't know if it's me maturing as a person naturally or if he had a role, but I imagine he would have had some of
He would have influenced somehow,
he would have
intrinsically, because if you see those messages constantly, it's going to kind of be in your brain, in the back of your head.
But nowadays it's just just no room for excuses. You just can't allow yourself to live in a world where you just give yourself an excuse for every single thing that doesn't go well. If I'm training in AFL and I'm missing some shots, it's the wind.
No.
There's going to be wind every day.
Yeah.
I'm just not aiming at the right spot, or I'm not kicking it well enough, you know? You need to be able to change the way you look at things and the way you perceive things.
That's true. I think that accountability is a massive part of someone as well.
Yeah.
Because if they're accountable, then they're usually honest. And if you're honest, you're trustworthy. And you build relationship of trust. Obviously, there's other qualities, but trust is a huge one. To be able to rely on someone, it's pretty big. Because there's not a lot of people that I could say, I really rely on you. It could be a mate that I've known for a bit, and I can trust them. But if you really, really rely on them for something, can you really trust them?
Yeah.
But if you know people for longer, it makes it a bit easier.
Yeah. There's only, friends-wise, I reckon there's only, 2 or 3 people I 100% trust. No worries. I can close my eyes. You've got me. You know what I'm saying? And, it's tough to find
people like that.
It's tough to find people like that. But, I don't even know where we're going with this, but...
We're going to go to the Matrix right now. Fuck
Matrix?
it. So last point about Andrew Tate. I promise this is the last point about Andrew Tate. We are still neutral, by the way. Don't take any of this out of context. We're still neutral.
I mean, I think saying we're neutral isn't the right thing. We view things neutrally, but the way currently...
You know what? I think he's a good guy. Fuck it. I think he's a good guy. I don't care. I think he's a good guy spreading a good message. I think he slips up, but everyone slips up. Everyone says something that are wrong. I don't think he's a misogynist, but I think he does say sometimes misogynistic things. That doesn't make him a bad person. Everyone's like that. Everyone will slip up in their life. But he hasn't done anything that's really, really wrong.
Oh, no.
So I don't see why people should be hating on him so much. So Andrew Tate is basically giving a metaphor for how basically the world works, I reckon. So he describes the Matrix as a place where most of the population is stuck in these jobs, like not unknowingly, but they're stuck in these like quote unquote slave like jobs, where they're just working for someone who like they work for someone who works for someone who works for someone who's like controls most or a group that controls everything.
Yeah,
like,
I think he uses the term modern day slaves. Yeah. Because essentially, you know,
that's what a lot of people are.
They just sort of work there with a carrot dangling in front of them to keep them walking forward.
That's true.
It's just unfortunate.
It is, but
it's just the way that the world runs. Without that, you know, if we want a capitalistic society to function, you need those sorts of things.
You need the Matrix, basically.
Yeah. And how do you define the Matrix?
Well, as I define the Matrix as a world or a place where everyone is, or most people in it, are just unknowingly working or doing something for someone without a true purpose. Like they're not. If you want to become an accountant, unless that's your true goal and you've like figured out that that's your true thing you want to do in life, then great, good on you.
Yeah.
But people should chase like what they really want to do.
Yeah.
Like they don't have to be at the highest level of it, but they just want to do it to fulfill them.
Yeah. But I think the unfortunate thing is, it's fortunate for the sake of the world being able to run. But the unfortunate thing is people have it in their mind that is just the way that life goes.
Mm. Well, it's only been like that for a couple 100 years.
Yeah.
If you look at life before that, there wasn't...
Well, they didn't have this societal structure.
They did have some... They were similar with, like, the monarchy and stuff like that. And, like, actual slaves. But if you go before, like, these societies...
Yeah, but you can't compare that.
That's true.
They're different...
That's just too far back. It's too far back, isn't it?
Well, no, they're different, like, societal structures.
But there wasn't as many people as well. Because there's so many people nowadays. Like, it does make a difference.
Okay. I don't understand your point. I don't
understand my point.
But
I don't really know how to approach the Matrix because it's just a weird thing.
I feel like because
we're in it, you know, we're in it, but we're trying. I guess you could try to say escape. Do you want to escape the so-called Matrix or not? Like, what do you think about like escaping it? What do you think it means to escape the Matrix? Because working 9 to 5, if that's your goal, then I reckon that's still escaping the Matrix. Because if that's the thing you actually want to do, and you've learnt that you want to do it,
I think by definition you'd still be in the Matrix.
Yeah, but in your yourself, you would free yourself in your mind, like you would think you're freed, and I reckon that's just as good as like actually escaping and like being at the top or being in full control of your life.
Yeah, if you really want to be a carrot farmer, go farm those carrots.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we need people to farm carrots. Like, yeah, I think that's a pretty important message that's being pushed out, and it also helps because if people, you know, desire those jobs that also help the world keep spinning, then it's just a double win. It's a double win. But there's always going to be those jobs that people don't want to do.
And because there's only a limited amount of the jobs that people can do as well. There's a lot of competition, especially because there is more people now and there's more competition and there's less spots.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you going to do? And so it's hard to really find a true purpose in a world where everything is taken or everything is going to be taken by someone that's better. So you need to find your own true purpose and work hard so you can be that person that is better, you know, and really could take full control of your life and quote unquote escape the Matrix.
Yeah.
But I don't think like anyone has ever truly escaped. Like they're still in the system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because you still rely on things from
the Matrix.
Where do you get your food from?
Farmers. Unless you're growing it yourself, unless you're living in a country town in the middle of nowhere, and you completely self-sufficient.
But where did you buy those seeds from?
Well, if you grew them, you can. What do you call it? What if it's like a 10th generation farm? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. But that's in very rare case. That's like 0. What? There's maybe handful.
Yeah. Where'd you get the seeds from? You know, like.
Yeah.
It's all sort of you can do as much as you can to try and separate yourself from that lifestyle, but you're always going to rely on it because it's just the way that the world's set up.
Well, it's so integrated now. It's so integrated to how the Matrix work with our lives.
Yeah.
And that's why we're all stuck in it.
But do you think the Matrix to be a thing?
I don't know. Not really. Not really. It's kind of extreme. Like, if I'm being dead serious, it's a decent metaphor. It's kind of extreme.
Yeah.
Like
but it's
like saying everyone's stuck. But if people are happy, at the end of the day, people are happy, and if they're doing what they like, or even if they're not doing what they like, but they're still happy in life.
I'm pretty sure I've heard him say that. Say like if you do something that you're happy, like that's definitely good enough.
Yeah.
I think because he displays broad messages, but he also displays messages for people who want to be at the top. You know, that's not everyone. Not everyone wants to be at the top.
Not everyone can be at the top as well.
Okay. No, obviously, yeah. Not everyone can be, but sometimes people just don't want to be at the top, and that's fine. That's 100% fine, because that's just how you want to live your life.
If you're happy with what you're doing, you know, what's the point?
Yeah, if you're happy with what you're doing, ultimately, when you die on this earth, it's not going to all matter anyway. So you got to at least enjoy the time that you spent on this earth.
That's true.
Doing
and that's why I don't get why people chase all this power to have all this control. Like, for what? At the end, it's going to be gone sometime.
Yeah.
For what? So you can feel good about yourself that you're like dominating like all these millions of people's lives. Like, it's I don't know. It's kind of
some people just built that way. They just enjoy.
That's true.
They just enjoy controlling power. Look at people like Kim Jon Un.
The first episode, that was funny, man.
That was a good episode.
He's a crazy guy. Imagine Aiden Ross actually got him on the stream.
That would be so funny.
Imagine we got Kim Jong Un.
No, did you see?
Oh my goodness.
No. Aiden Ross showed. I think he showed Kim Jong Un to Andrew Tate, but it was just this Asian guy who dressed up like Kim Jong Un, but he was speaking like full English and in like an American accent.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
imagine we got Kim Jong Un sitting here on Professional Yappers.
I'd be so scared.
No, but like he couldn't do anything.
What do you mean he can't do anything?
No, but like
just kids.
Him. There's no bodyguards or anything. There's no North Korea. Like.
You think he doesn't have assassins here?
But we can say whatever we want. It doesn't matter.
Yes,
it
does.
Just have a conversation.
Yes, it fucking does.
But it's just a hypothetical.
He probably has a Glock in his...
It's just a hypothetical.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess it would be cool.
It'd be pretty cool.
I mean, I'd be scared, bro.
I want to have an argument with Kim Jong Un.
No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. Because you'll end up dead.
What? But I want to dap him up.
Kim Jong Un's not dapping people up. Bro.
He is.
That's got to be one of the most downright stupid things.
You know another basketball rule about the North Korean basketball league?
What?
Kim Jong Un can stop the camera and he can go onto the court anytime he wants.
Really?
Some guy blocked him and then he disappeared. The next day. And he's got 3 numbers retired in the stadiums. Dennis Rodman's number, Michael Jordan's number, and Kim Jong Un's number. I don't even think he's that good as well.
Yeah, he's probably shit. Do you think I'd beat him in a 1-on-1?
Probably.
But I'd go missing if I won. Yeah.
You have to let the Supreme Leader win.
I'd let him win.
And you know what? They've got like strippers that come in at halftime, and he gets to go and have fun with them in halftime, during halftime. And you know, rookies, they have to be naked for their first season or something like that.
Rookies?
No, or for their first game. They're like rookies, like the first year players.
They have to be fully naked on the court.
Something like that.
That's got to be cap. No. Kim Jong... No, that's not true.
It sounds like something, if you've seen the other rules, I mean, it sounds like it could happen.
Does it?
Yeah.
Right, the fact that he can just come onto the court and just like start playing.
Imagine hooping with Kim Jong Un.
I'd want to be on his team. Because then I can score, and then it's fine. Bro,
imagine
did he actually go missing if he blocked him?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and you have to watch Kim Jong Un like at halftime, when he's doing whatever he's doing. I don't know. And because some coach was like running a play on his clipboard while Kim Jong Un was in halftime, and I think he got executed with disappearance.
No, that's cap. This has to be cap.
It sounds true though, because how wild it is.
No, but that's too far. That's too far.
Not for Kim Jong Un.
I don't think Kim Jong Un wants people watching him have sex.
No, but he's not like actually having sex. He's just like, it's like grinding up on the. It's just weird. It's so weird, bro. But you know what? Good on him. Good on him for that. You're cutting that whole last minute out.
No, I'm keeping that in. That's
no,
funny.
Please.
I
actually don't give consent. I'm being dead serious. No, I'm being dead serious.
Consent.
I don't give consent. And
This
for this
isn't
bit
sex,
to be
boy.
I still don't give consent. And you know, I've got my rights as well. My rights in this country, in this free country.
Do you know what my rights are?
What?
Post-production.
Huh?
I have the rights to controlling the post-production.
What?
You signed it in that waiver that we did.
No, we never did it.
Don't act like you don't remember it.
Mum's life, we never did a waiver. Okay, on Mum's life, on God, on everything in this world, we never did a waiver.
Mum's life, oh God. We did
never.
A waiver. We did
never.
A waiver. We did a waiver.
Never. You put that on Mum's life? Nah. Nah, that's wild. You said Mum's life, we did a waiver.
Have
but
my
we
fingers
did.
crossed.
Huh?
Have my fingers crossed.
No, you're actually.
Have my fingers crossed.
We didn't. We didn't do a waiver. Please, I don't give consent for this last whatever 5 minutes. Please.
Why? The part where they're talking about the North Korean league.
Oh, not really that, but you can cut that a bit out. It's kind of shit. But how are we gonna wrap it up? Because I think we should end it. It's been 50
Thank
minutes.
you for tuning back into the Professional Yappers podcast.
No, that was crazy. That was crazy.
The number one Australian teen-run podcast in the world.
In the whole world.
In the whole world. I'm your host Sam.
Co-host Oliver.
Yep, this has been episode 4, and we thank you for tuning in, giving us the support. You know, support's been unreal.
Sorry, it was a bit lackluster, not gonna lie, because we had 25 minutes of pure gold.
Pure gold already recorded, not recorded, but that we were going to record.
This idiot didn't press record, so
yeah. Anyway,
bit of a more lackluster, but we still got the message across. Hope you enjoyed it. Daily dose of motivation, daily dose of conspiracy theory, and a bit of Andrew Tate for y'all. So that's it.
Thank you for watching.
Peace out.